Top story this half hour, a mother of 9 is dead after police say a man shot and killed her over a pride flag that was hanging outside her store. It happened last Friday in San Bernardino County. Police say 27-year-old Travis Ikeguchi shot 66-year-old Lauren Ann Carlton after tearing down a pride flag outside her business and shouting homophobic slurs at her. He was later shot and killed by police after firing at officers. Carlton was not a member of the LGBTQ community, but friends and family say she was an unwavering ally.
Crown 4's Rob Nesbitt now has more on how local agencies here in the Bay are reacting to her death.
Carlton, who preferred to be called Lori, was described by the Lake Arrowhead community as a strong ally who was defending her store's pride flag moments before she was killed. Experts say there's a direct correlation between anti-LGBTQ bills and violent hate crimes. Flowers and rainbows cover the front entrance of Magpie and Cedar Glen, a growing memorial for the store's owner, Lori Carlton, who was shot and killed Friday. Police say it was all over a pride flag flown outside of Carlton's business.
This symbol was used to commit a hate crime, to commit a murder.
The man police believe to be responsible was killed during a standoff with officers, while members of the Lake Arrowhead LGBTQ community quickly came to Carlton's defense, saying she often stood up for the rights of others and the pride flag flown outside of her business. Executive Director of Equality California, Tony Huang, says violence like this is becoming all too common.
The direct correlation of the anti-LGBTQ bills that are being introduced across this country and the rise of anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric, particularly on social media, and how that's transforming into real-life violence.
In this year's State of Pride report, Attorney General Rob Bonta released hate crime numbers in California. 391 hate crimes motivated by sexual orientation were reported from 2021 to 2022, and 45 hate crimes were motivated by anti-transgender or anti-gender nonconforming bias. Christopher Vasquez with the National Center for Lesbian Rights says more than 500 anti-LGBTQ bills have been introduced in more than 30 states.
Their tactic is to overwhelm us. The reason that they've pushed more than 500 pieces of anti-LGBTQ legislation is to overwhelm organizations like NCLR and push us to the breaking point so that we can't stop them.
It's not just in state capitals where the debate is playing out, but also at local school board meetings in places like Temecula.
So while we're pushing grooming and pedophilia on over here,
we're having anti-LGBTQ plus extremists, particularly at the local school board level, introducing bills, criminalizing the existence of LGBTQ plus youth.
It's why activists say the voices of love and support need to be louder than those of hate.
I think the way to honor Lori's legacy is continue to stand up and speak out when you see hate existing out there.
Both Equality California and the National Center for Lesbian Rights say that the majority of anti-LGBTQ bills introduced in the U.S. this year target trans youth and their access to gender-affirming care. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Rob Nesbitt, Crown 4 News.